channel, the Inspired for Life vlog. This is episode 1. I'm so excited to be here and to be starting this journey with you. I hope you join me in on the adventure for the weeks to come as I vlog and document all my DIY adventures. For those of you who don't know, I am a photographer and a designer, and when I'm not photographing babies or designing brands, I'm always up to some DIY mischief. I have, for as long as I can remember, been DIYing my props, my sets, my backdrops for my photography business. I'm not self-made, but I am a self-taught photographer and designer, web designer, now a video producer, and I've always had an enthusiasm for learning. I think it's coupled with my impatience and my curiosity that has really birthed this life of DIY. And so I hope that you can benefit from the projects that I produce here on this channel. From DIY event planning and event design to home upgrades, I hope that you can be inspired and leave inspired to do your own projects. Linked always below in the description box is access to my blog and the blog that corresponds to each tutorial. That's going to have your project plans, timelines, shopping lists, all printable so that you can print and follow along and do your own projects with me. This video is being uploaded on a Friday, you're going to see that. And I know I did promise videos on a Thursday. It's just that I did not anticipate the teething problems I would have with the video production. And really, being the creative soul that I am, I wanted angles and I wanted perspective. And I think I just did not anticipate how much time it would take to set up the camera and get those clips. And then last time I'm putting the clips together and I realized, oops, I didn't do an intro. So I'm putting on the studio lights and I wasn't 100% sold on the look of it. But I thought, you know, let me just put a video out because I promised Thursday. And then as I was finishing up the video, I thought, I don't know, this looks a little mediocre. And I didn't want that weeks from now I regret this video. So I thought, you know what, 1 day delay. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. I've learned what I have to learn. Next week I'm gonna be on time, Thursdays, 9 o'clock Panama time. I'm gonna have another video for you and every Thursday after that. So no worries, okay? It was just this week. I'm a little late, I'm a little new, but I'm figuring it out. Today, we're gonna be doing a DIY accent wall that features this faux brick wall, hanging plants, hanging shelves, refurbished chairs. It's a beautiful idea for those of you who have creative businesses and you need a creative workspace at home. Maybe you have client consultations at home, maybe you take photos of your work at home, maybe you do beauty videos and you want a signature wall or a signature look. This is the perfect project for that. So I'm trying not to ramble. I am a rambler and I'm going to try not to ramble. So enough of me talking, enough of me chatting. Let's get to this.
In today's episode, we begin the studio makeover with the accent brick wall. This project actually has 6 subtasks, and today I will share with you the process I used to accomplish the main star of the show, the brick stamping. Let's get to it! Before you start, review the link in the description for the project plan and have it accessible while you work. The project prep is especially important for other moms out there who may be multitasking. Assemble all your materials in a box according to each subtask so you can access all your tools and materials easily. For the brick wall, you will need a base paint, your brick color paint, your painting tools, a sponge, and don't forget the drop cloth. Check out the shopping list for all the details. Start by laying down your drop cloth and giving the wall a good cleaning. This is especially important for the moms with toddlers who may have discovered their artistic side on this popular medium. You can also save money on paint and not have to worry about extreme coverage of marks. Add painter's tape on the edges and any surface you don't want to accidentally paint. Don't forget the switches and outlets before you get started on your base coating. You'll need to mix your paint before pouring it into the container. Feel free to use a random spoon from your kitchen. Coat your roller lightly and evenly before applying the paint onto the wall in smooth, even strokes. Finish up the edges with a small paintbrush and leave it to dry while you get started on making your brick. Measure and mark the brick dimensions and use a saw to cut the brick. Don't use your electric knife, that would be bad, and then you're gonna have to end up cutting your ham for Christmas by hand. I use 7 inches by 3 inches for my brick dimensions. Feel free to use what you like and what you prefer, and remember you can check out my project plan linked on my blog for all the specifics of this project. Once you have your brick cut, mix your paint and apply to the sponge brick with a trim roller. Ignore the handle, I prefer the effect without it. Do a test print on a sheet of paper to make sure you like it, and then it's time to stamp your wall. Start at the top of the wall with your first row of bricks. This was the hardest part and it was as awkward as it looks. Yes, I am about to hit my head here. Continue. I tried my best at that angle to get a 1/4 inch gap at the top as well as about 1/2 inch gaps in between the bricks. I definitely recommend starting at the top because if you get any unevenness at the bottom, it's easier to compensate and fix it. I also alternated the start point on each row to get an authentic layered effect. Each paint application I think should give you about 4 stamps, but you can try for more. This helps to vary the saturation of the colors so you get a more realistic brick effect. Finish off the edges and gaps with your sponge cut into pieces or by only applying a part of the brick. And then enjoy your wall because it is finally done, yay! You can absolutely use this technique for any pattern like cacti or leaves, but I loved the brick finish because the theme is less specific and lets me change the look by switching out the decor accents instead of the entire wall.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're inspired to do your own creative projects. Everything here is very doable. Remember, I've provided the links below to the printable project plans, timelines, shopping lists, so you don't have to do the research. I've done it for you. That's the beauty of this channel. That's what I'm trying to accomplish with this channel, is that for the busy moms out there who want to get stuff done, but you don't have the time, you have 1,000 pins on Pinterest, but you haven't really ever done anything, this is the channel for you. I hope you're inspired to get it done. I'm going to rescue my nana who's been trying to keep the kids quiet while I do these videos, and it's the reality of what I'm doing. I'm a work-at-home mom like some of you, and I homeschool my kids, so balancing the work and the kids has really been a challenge for the past week. And you can join me next week as I launch my podcast and I share all the behind the scenes of what it takes to really have a creative business and what it takes to sustain a creative business for the past 10 years. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Please remember to share this video. If you like it, like it. If you love it, sub it. And I'll see you next week.
Join me next Thursday as we continue with this project's subtask. We're going to add fun decor to our wall, including hanging shelves, hanging plant stands, and we're going to refurbish some chairs the budget-friendly way. Until then,